G'day, my name is Planet Red, and welcome to the channel. Today, I come with a warning. I have reached AR40, and I have made every mistake in this game, and I am here to show you what not to do so you don't have to. I am seeing people on the internet still making these mistakes, even though there are so many videos on what not to do in this game. So AR40, here's my characters, and anybody who knows can straight away see what my problem is. I have leveled up way too many characters, spread my resources across way too many characters. I made the mistake of not having a game plan from the start, fucking around with too many characters, leveling up too many characters, and spreading resources across too many characters. So what's happened now is now I've hit AR40 and my characters are so far behind where they should be. I'll go to Kaching, who is my main. Her attack's only 954, and that is nowhere near where it needs to be. Her artifacts are absolutely fucking garbage, because I've been wasting time doing shit that I shouldn't be doing to level up characters, which means I haven't been getting good artifacts, which means my characters are doing absolutely fucking trash damage. The talents aren't even leveled up. I have no resources to level them up. I have no resources to level her up. I have fuck all money. It is going to take literally weeks of grinding ley lines and bosses to get her, and talent dungeons to get her to where she should be already. And the thing is, all the while I'm trying to catch her up, I'm still going to be pushing the world level up, because everything you do to catch up gives adventure rank XP. So while I'm trying to get characters to where they should be, it's just never going to happen, because I'm going to continuously be pushing where they should be further and further away. Really need to focus on 2 to 3 characters at the beginning of the game and stick to those characters. I made the mistake of spending money on this game, pulling characters, getting excited, and leveling them. Like, when the Klee banner came up, I pulled for Klee. And I got her. And you'd think,
so heavy.
You'd think I would be happy about it. But I'm not. Because not only did I get Klee, I got Mona, I got Confor Sucrose, and Jingchu. All 4 of those characters from trying to get Klee. And I got excited for them. And I spent days leveling Klee, Mona, and Sucrose. Days that I wasn't leveling Kaching. Days that I wasn't leveling like Diluc, Venti, Fischl, the team that I already had. And then all these other fucking characters that I was fucking around with.
Benny's adventure.
They've put me in a position where in the world now I'm seeing characters like these guys over here. So some of you may never have seen characters with numbers above their head in yellow like that. Characters with yellow numbers above their head like that mean that they are way higher than your level. They are leveled, they are over your level. Which means they're going to do more damage to you and they're going to take less damage from you. This is trash damage. Look at this guy. He's just gonna tank all of this. This guy should be dead by now. He should be dead by now. He's still alive. And now it just takes too long to kill enemies. These guys are over leveled compared to me. And this is this guy. Like, look at how much damage I took. Sucrose almost died from that. I try to go up against the Wolf or Dvalin and I get absolutely destroyed. I hardly scratch them. Because my damage is just absolutely terrible for the level that I'm at. That took so long. The Sucrose, she took almost 3/4 of her health in like one little time, it's like a couple of seconds. Domains at this level just like absolutely are a slog, absolute slog to try and get through. Some of them, like the ice one, are just like a nightmare to try and get through. And I don't really think it's possible to catch up because of how this game works. Because of the resin system, the drop rates for everything. Like some of the talent books, like the purple books and stuff, they don't even drop. Guaranteed at this world level. Like the next ranker book, the purple book, which has what I need, because these talents are not even where they're supposed to be for this level. They need to be leveled up, and then leveled up again to get up to where they are. So that means 9 of those books for this one, 9 for this one, and 9 for this one. I mean that most of the time Talent Dungeons drop 2 to 3 books. So that's what, 60 resin just for that one. Another 60 just for that one. Another 60 just for that one. And it goes to the next one, and it'll be purple. And it will be maybe 60 for this one, because the purple books don't guarantee drop. And it's the same with the weapons as well. Like the purple items aren't a guaranteed drop. I have nothing to level my weapon up, by the way. Like, I have no resources to do anything. My characters are so far behind. This account, unless MiHoYo like do some massive changes to the economy of this game, this account is pretty much pretty dead. I've spent money on this account, and I feel like it's just easier for me to go to my free-to-play account that I've already started and just play on that account and get up to this level again, because I know that that account is going to be so much better off, because I've planned out where I'm going, I know what characters I'm using, and I'm sticking to those characters. I'm not going to be spending any money, so I'm not going to be getting excited for fucking 4 new characters and try to level them all up at once. I might pull one fucking free character with free pulls every now and then. The chances are it'll sit in my fucking thing and never get used anyway, unless it's a dupe for a character I already use. I don't understand how this company wants to make money anymore. Like, the only time you should really spend the money in this game is right when you start the game after you've done your rerolls. Because I feel like spending money at like AR30 is just a trap. Spending money on pools is such a trap at like AR30. It was for me. Getting excited for the new banner when you're already AR30 and plugging a couple of $100 into it to get your fucking 5-star. Oh, that's so dangerous to the rest of your other team, to the rest of your team, because you're gonna fucking throw resources at that new character that should be going to the rest of your team. And I honestly don't think that MiHoYo is going to do anything to change the system to make it easier for this account to catch up to where it should be. I don't believe they're going to change it, because why would they? They're a gotcha game company. They've already made their money back. Every dollar that goes into this game now, like every dollar going into this game now is pure profit for this company now. So if this game dies down to the gotcha game level that most gotcha game player bases sit at, these devs don't care. Like, they've already made their money. They're laughing. They're profiting now. Like, it's all profit from here on out. Them giving us an extra 40 resin to 160 resin is just because they're giving us a new update and we're going to need the resin because the new update is going to have more content. They're not doing that because we're complaining that we can't do anything because there's no resin. I don't see this company having any reason to change these systems at all. Like, if they wanted to, they could have already fixed the resin problem, like, already. There's no reason they couldn't hotfix this shit. And they haven't announced anything other than giving us a bit more fucking resin, which doesn't fix the problem. We need more resin recharge to go along with that increased resin, or else all it does is benefit the people that can only play like an hour a day. Not to mention that this game demands that you play for an hour a day at least every day, because if you don't play in a day, you're wasting resin. Because it doesn't overcap. This game needs to change its monetization model and resource management model because it's bullshit. It is quite frankly bullshit. The drop rates for characters are ridiculous at 0.6% for a 5-star character. I know it has a pity system, but that doesn't make an excuse. The fact that it needs a pity system is a fucking red flag that the fucking drop rates are ridiculously low. At $200 or so to guarantee a 5-star from the banner, it's a ridiculous amount of money. At something like $2,000 to $3,000 to get a maxed out 5-star character, all their constellations, because to get constellations you need to get pull duplicates of the character, which means you need to pull like the 5-star 7 times or whatever it is. At 0.6 drop rate, that's going to turn into a lot of money real quick. And say in 6 months time you pull a 5-star character, how are you going to level that? Like, how are you going to level it? You're not just... How are you going to use it? You pour all these resources into it? This game's power of your characters comes from resource management. Getting a new character just disrupts that so badly. This game's like, oh, you got a new character, you just gave us $2,000 to spend. You just spent $2,000 to get this character. Maxed it out. Well, guess what? We want more money from you so that you can level it up. Because you need them primo gems to buy that resin. This game just asks for so much money out of you. There's no in-between class of player for this game. It's either you're free to play or you Leviathan level whale. Because if you're in the middle, you're gonna screw yourself over. if you aren't focusing on 2 characters. And if you're just focusing on 2 characters, that doesn't really give you a reason to spend money. Because then you don't need to do resin refills if you just plan out your day and level your characters. You're gonna get fucking bored of the game because you're gonna get on, play for an hour and fuck off again, but not gonna spend any money. I've had to make a free-to-play account in this game to keep myself like excited for this game, because this account has demotivated me so much. Like, to be told no every time I want to do something is so demotivating. It's just makes you not want to play. When a game is constantly telling you, no, you cannot do that, no, you cannot play this, no, you cannot play that, no, you cannot play this. Or if you do want to play this, you're not going to be able to collect the meager rewards that we offer you, because honestly, the rewards from this fucking game, from every single fucking activity in this game, are fucking trash. Like, they're legitimately trash. Like, me doing a fucking XP book run for fucking Adelaide line.
Fascinating. Let's go.
Where is it? I do an XP book. I get 3 to 4 purple books and 6 to 7 blue books for 20 resin. Now, I'm not even at the level that my character should be for world rank. And it already costs me 5 to 6 books just for one level. Just for one level. The rewards from activities in this game are so low. It's ridiculous. And I see people saying, well, it's a gotcha game, what do you expect? I expect it to be better. Because you know what? Gotcha games are notoriously known as being fucking trash. That exist on phones and fly under the radar of anybody who cares. Because they're over monetized to the shit, and they just demand that you continuously put money into them to play them. This game could be so good. This game is good. Really good. The story, I'm personally not into it, but I'm sure there are people that are into it. The gameplay, the world, it's fantastic. The combat, I love it. But this monetization and these fucking roadblocks from this resin are just bullshit. They do not need to be in this game for any reason. And all you gotcha fucking fans out there defending that this game as a gotcha game should be fucking scared about this game. Because this game's become popular. This game has got the public's attention. This game isn't flying under the fucking radar like the rest of the other fucking shitty gotcha games out there. All it takes is for Jimmy fucking politicians' sons to get a hold of fucking someone's credit card and plug 2-3 grand into this game, and regulation comes down on gotcha games. Regulation comes down on the whole industry. Like, not even EA and Activision go to these levels of fucking scumbag fucking monetization tactics that this game has in it. When Battlefield came out, Star Wars Battlefield came out with these with the microtransactions it had in it, people went mental. Loot boxes got banned in Belgium and fucking the Netherlands because of it. There's a class action in Canada right now over loot boxes against EA. This game makes EA look fine. And all it takes is for someone in power to catch a fucking look at the monetization in this game, and holy shit, guys, like... And it's out there in the fucking spotlight for them to see. All it takes is for one of them to fucking look. So please, if you're playing this game, start at this when you're starting. If you're starting this game, if you're still low AR, get yourself a game plan. Figure out the characters that you want. If there's a character coming in the future like Zhongli or Child or whatever, plan for them now. Make sure you have the resources for them now. Start getting those resources for them now. Plan for your team now. Plan for characters that you're going to want to try and get in the future now. So that you are not diverting resources away from your team at the moment. Because you've already made provisions for that character to come. And you're making a stockpile for that character. And don't be leveling more than 2 to 3 characters. And I really suggest that one of those 3 characters be your MC, because if you're going free to play, your MC could potentially be in the future one of your most powerful characters for the cheapest. Because they get access to all of their constellations, and they're going to get access to every single element. And if their electric and their fire move sets are really good, you're gonna want to put resources into those characters. And the Geo and the Wind MC aren't bad. So please, stop being on groups and Genshin groups and stuff and saying, when people tell you that your party, that you're wasting resources on all these characters because you think it's fun to experiment, and I think it is fun to experiment too, you're really, really, really shooting yourself in the foot in this game. This game is not like other games. You cannot experiment in this game. If you put resources into a fucking character to experiment with it and find out you don't like it, those resources are a waste. There's no way to get them back, and there's no way to catch up those resources, because that is all resin wasted that you can never get back. It's not just wasting time. It's not just a simple waste of time, it's a waste of resin. And because resin restricts your time, you can't just spend your time to catch up. Because if that was the case, that's what I'd be doing with this account right now. I'd be spending the time to catch it up. But I can't spend the time to catch it up. I need to spend resin to catch it up. And resin is a finite resource. I think that's it. Also, yeah, the same applies for weapons. Like, do not be doing this. Do not have a million weapons that are leveled up that you don't need. Like, should only have like 8 weapons here that are leveled, not fucking however many there are there. What's 8? $15 or something. Weapons with levels in them. Like, that's just... It's a waste of resources as well because look, I got no crystals to level anything up. I got no trash weapons to level anything up. This game's got more resource management than some RTS games. So, plan out what you're doing. Just plan your day as well. Plan the next day. Like, make sure you know what you're going to be doing tomorrow and the next day, so that you're not missing domains that are only available on certain days. Because if you miss a domain on a certain day, you have to wait 2 or 3 days to the next day. And weekend domains are really not desirable to farm because of their scattered drop rate for upgrade ascension materials. So yeah, I'll leave it there. I'm gonna go play to my free to play account, because this account just feels like a waste of money and a waste of time to play that I can never catch up again. Please don't make these mistakes. Please just stick to the 2 or 3 characters you're gonna level. And hopefully they change some things, because this really shouldn't happen. It really shouldn't. You really should not be able to effectively soft lock you in yourself in the game. It's like making progression such a slog. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you later.